I'm back. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? Let's discuss being black in Europe. ah, hmm. Being black in Europe come in different ways, really. It's not just for black. I've noticed that black people think, some African people think that they are the only ones they are being racist towards. No, they are being racist to Asian people, to some white people. You, when you first got here, you meet a lot of crazy people. Trust me, a lot of real people that don't just want to come close to you or sit close to you just because of your skin color. If you never believe in racism, you are in Africa or Philippines, just think that, oh, it's just a film trick. Because this is what I was thinking. I've heard people saying racism is real. Being black is terrible in some country. Believe me, it's true. It comes in a different way. But the one thing I would say is, in Germany, if you're a black American, they will like you. If you're Africa, oh, you're a refugee. If you're African, Syria or anyone at all, Indian, all those places, trust me, even when you're not a refugee, you are a refugee to them. Yeah, there are times I'll get on the train, people, my own fellow human, they will cover their nose like this, like they feel like you stink. My first experience, I didn't even know that they were being racist towards me. It was my first apartment. I was on the lift. A neighbor came into the lift and saw me and came down. In fact, me and my friend were the only black in the neighborhood. He came down from the lift. Twice this happened. I didn't understand. Another time, a package came. DHL delivered a package to me to give to a neighbor. Guys, you won't believe it. I rang the bell. I even knocked. And I was just being a good neighbor, taking their package. I even knocked the door. I can hear them inside. But they didn't open. I was like, what is happening? That evening, my friend has already moved. I called my friend. I said, you know that I have 3 packages in this apartment? And she said, really? From who? I said, it's our neighbor package. I went there to deliver their package to them. DHL delivered it to me. So I went there. The DHL post guy begged me, please, can you help me deliver it to your neighbor's package, please? And I took it. This package has been here. This is the 3rd time this thing is happening. My friend asked me, are you crazy? Are you a doorman? Are you a maid? Why will you take it? I told you to stop greeting them. Mind your business. Don't you know you're black? I felt like she was being overreacting. I said, oh, please. Don't tell, we are in the same neighborhood. We are in the same building. I'm paying the same amount they're paying. Why would they look me because I'm black? My friend just said, please don't ever accept anything. Don't greet them. Mind your business. I would say a common good morning. They will totally ignore me. I will be on the train, the same train that they pay €2.50 in. They will stand up. Some just cover their nose. So I told my friend Tom, I said, Tom, before that, I remember in February, Tom telling me and saying, since how long are you staying? Are you staying as usual 2 weeks and go back to Africa? I was like, no, I'm staying long. And he said, I need to make you understand something. You experience how is your neighborhood like? So I told him, he Googled it. He said, you're in a good neighborhood, good. So I need you to understand things. Some people would act weird around me. I was like, how do you mean? He said, I need you to understand that some white people can be... I was like, what do you mean? Oh, please. I just dismiss it. He was like, I'm trying to prepare you so you will know, you won't feel bad later. I'm telling you now. I didn't want to take over, like, oh, please, Tom, you like to complain. Just leave me alone. He was right. I experienced this a lot in a different way. You know, when I was on a dating site, I used to, on a dating site like Badoo, on my Badoo profile, I put there that I'm just looking for friends to hang out with on the weekend, since my friends are out of the town, you know. You want guys, I'll get nasty messages from people like, how dare you? How can you be in my country? You don't want to date me. I get awful messages. I quickly start noticing that it's hard to get foreigners dating Europeans here. The foreigner just dates their fellow Syria or Turkish, you know. The Turkish are likely in a good position to be nice towards you as a black person because they too have experienced the same torture, the same treatment they give you. So They are like even Indian. People said Indian people are racist. I've experienced racism with an Indian person before in Africa. But it turned out that the Indian here will even call you their sister or brother. I was like, what is happening? I remember my doctor saying things like, just mind your business. If they don't talk to you, don't talk to them. I'm just telling you for your own, so you will not feel. Some people, there are some country you go to, you just become racist overnight. It's true. Trust me, if you don't believe in it, believe it now. I went to a store. My friends were touching the dresses in the store just because I was black. The minute I touched one of the dresses, the sales guy, he was a sales guy, he just told me, don't touch it. Even for me, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to touch it. My friend were like, no, you are supposed to touch it. If you want to buy a dress, you have to touch it. Is it because she's black? Yes, you will meet some white people that will genuinely like you. Some of the people who want to be your friend to ask you a question like, is it true that African men have big apple? Yeah, you experience that. Yes, they'll ask you that. How does it feel like being with an African man? You get weird questions like that, but believe me, if you are coming, being black in European world is not easy. You experience racism in different ways. I've seen where a young girl, like, I've seen good, where other foreigners who come, maybe you marry your husband in Africa or in Philippines, and if your husband is an older man, people will laugh at you. They'll call you gold digger. They will say there's no way, you are so poor. How can you be married to an old man? If it's not rich, they will tell you it's for paper, right? You can't even say I love him. They will even tell you the sex is terrible. They will say things like, it's only black girls and Philippines that date older men. You will never see a white girl date an older man if he's not paying. He has to be very rich. For a white girl to date an older man, he has to be very, very rich. Seriously, the racism come in a different way. Really. If you want to even date a white guy here that you truly enjoy, it should be a guy young your age. Seriously. If you don't want people to see you with an older man and they just start laughing, they will laugh to your face, really. They will look at you. I've seen a place where I was standing looking for a taxi. I was with my luggages, taking them to my storage. And then I saw a woman touch my waist. I was even scared because I thought she wanted to attack me. I was like, oh my God, what is happening? She touched my face. Oh, you're not wearing makeup. Oh, your arm. I was like, what's wrong? We became friends because she was like, oh God, it's my fault. African people hardly come to this neighborhood. So God, you live around here. I said, yeah, but I'm not there. Because I was just so scared. Some of them really want to be friends with you, but some of them just, because of your skin color, they treat you differently. And I understand some people that don't just want to go close to them. I remember one of my friend, he's where is he from? I think he's a Spanish guy. I remember him telling me, don't go to those white neighborhood, go to mixed neighborhood. I have a lot of friends from all over Africa. Go and don't live there. I was like, you cannot judge a few people with just few mistakes others don't know. Even it got to a point that I start feeling a little distance. I start referring to some of my white friends, you white, and even that even hurt their feeling. I understand the stress you're going to being black here. Not all of us are like that. Even for me, I said, I'm really sorry, I don't know. You can become a racist overnight in this world. Trust me, you can. Because there are some places you go, people will look at you. Some will even stand up. You will feel, what is happening? I've even seen some children almost getting me into trouble at the grocery store. I didn't know they were teenagers. I almost bought alcohol for a teenager. Thank God. Some of them are really nice. The guy saved me. He was a security guy. He said, I saw you always come here. He was so mad and scolding the kids. I was like, why are you scolding them? They didn't do anything. He said, they are teenagers. I'm scolding them because they selected you out. You could get a big fan for this. Don't you know that police will not care? They'll probably deny you and say, this black woman want to give us alcohol. There's a security outside. I was like, oh my God, these kids, they selected me out because what I'm black, they feel like, oh, we'll just talk to this black. And the two kids were being nice. The girl and the guy, hi, how are you? Oh, we love black people. We love black people. I was like, okay, can you please help us with €1? And please, can I put this drink in your basket? And I was cool with it. I didn't know that they were teenagers, to be honest. That is how they selected. Thank God for the security guard that was watching what they were doing. They are teenagers. Can't you notice? Don't ever accept anything from any store. Anybody come to you. If they even ask you for 1 cent, say no. You can see how on my way home, I was like, oh my God, these children, what, oh God, I would have got into trouble. Yes, you'd have got, maybe you won't have been arrested, but you would have paid a fine. It's not a good reputation on you for them to put it down. Everything go inside the system here. And then I was like, then the next time I will go to renew my permit, they will say you even bought an alcohol for teenagers. Seriously, I've seen some will even call me Negro. Some will message me. When I don't respond, they will start to insult me. You are eating my government money. You are doing this. One time I even said, look, stop. I'm not a refugee. Even if I'm a refugee, am I not a human being? Being a refugee here, I see African people being proud. I'm a refugee in Europe. Do you know how people were treating me? It's a lie. Oh. It's not a statue. It's a bad name. In this, it just, it's kind of a thing. Somehow, there are places. It's a good country, but seriously, there are people who just treat you awful just because of your color of your skin. I'm telling you, some of you are black now. They just some will even be telling you about your own culture. I'm like, you're not even African. How would you know what happened in Africa? It's not easy being black here. I'm telling you, it's not. Anybody who tell you that, the person is lying. So if you're coming to Europe and doing anything, prepare yourself. You meet good people, you meet. I'm telling you, you meet the bad ones first. You will be wondering and asking God, what is happening? My skin, because of my skin. I've seen a girl, a dark skin Philippine girl, cry in the toilet just because of her skin and because of her husband was old. And she told me, that man they just told me how much and said my husband was old. Trust me, the racist thing is not just it's not just we black that experience it. Other race experience it too. Anyway, that's my experience being black here. Seriously, now I know better. I don't read you. Sometimes I remember my manager saying things like you should learn how to say hello to people. I said, I used to do it before. They don't answer. I don't want to anymore. I just want to mind my business. If you say hello to me, I will say hello. But if you don't say hello, I don't say hello because I'm a black woman. Anyway, that's my experience. Trust me, being different in some European country, it's real. It's really, really real. Some will like you, some will not, and that's okay too. You just need to don't let it get to you. Just some will even ask you, what are you doing in our country? Why are you here? I don't care. Why don't you go to school in your country? Why are you working? They will tell you a lot of things. Some countries in the European world can change you into racist overnight. Don't take it to heart, okay? You still meet a lot of amazing white folks, you know? But it will take a while. If you have good friends already that you already know, I bet you stick with them. You just overlook things or just ignore some certain things, okay? That's my experience. No one ever touched my hair, but just my face, and asked about this guy. What happened to your face? How come you're skinny? I thought African women are big. You know, what happened? Your lips. You just touch your skin, got your skin, you know, you experience that. I guess some of them, the ones who have never really seen black, there are lots of black people here, but there are lots of them here. And for the German guys that often email me, I wish I can meet you, I wish I can date you, I wish black girls would date me in Europe. It's not because black girls don't want to date you people, it's just that because of the few bad apple they've met, they just feel like all of you guys are the same. Some of the bad apple white guys would just want to date a black girl and Asian, they just to see the color, how they have vagina look, and that's not a good feeling for a girl to feel like they have been used. Or some will even date one girl and date the girlfriend. You know, even tell the girl, can I have you and your friend? It's being disrespectful. This is why a lot of the girls don't date you guys. That's just the truth. Some of them don't want to date you guys because of the experience they have dating some of your people. So they feel like I'm just going to be wasting my time. And some, if they want to date you, they just go straight to the point and tell you, I will date you because of paper. I'm telling you, is this in this Europe? I know that people will bargain. They will pay you to just marry you and date you because of paper. That is why some people would see some couple, they would think like, even if you are really in love with this person, they would think like it's not really love because People just start to do things. Anyway, I hope this help you. If you come, just you meet good people, but you experience the bad one first. Trust me. If you already have a good one, just stick with them. They will help you through the process. Trust me. They will help you. I've seen a lot of African people. They don't even want to even be friends with anybody that is not black or Turkish. And which is weird. If you're in another country, you need to experience it. I guess because of the host type people have, the way people treated them, it even irritated them to even go close to anyone that is not black like them or brown skin like them. And I totally understand. But still, you can't judge everybody because of a few bad apples. Okay? Just take it easy. You meet good ones. Trust me, you meet good ones that will fight. I've seen some, seriously, some white people fight. Like, don't talk to her like this. Even for me, I was like, oh my God. My friend was like, don't worry, you'll meet some new amazing friend that will like you for who you are, not because of your skin. That will genuinely just like you. And I've had that experience. Like, oh my God. My friends, I'm like, I was even smart. There are some cases that people will be being rude and awful towards me. And my friends will be defending me. They don't talk, don't do like that. I was like, oh my God. Hey God. These are really good friends, you know. They really, they don't really like, they're not my friend. They're not being my friend because I'm different. They're actually being my friend because I'm a human being like them and they like me, you know. So don't worry. I hope this helped. Trust me. Prepare yourself when you're coming to a European world. If you're a colored person or a black. I've even experienced racism with African America. She called me black. She said I'm black, she's colored. So you experience racism from different type if you're coming from Africa. It's just the simple truth. So get ready and sit tight and safe trip down here. Bye.